girl, Taylor Petty Gang. Okay, and I'm back with another video for you guys once again. And as you saw by the title, we're going to be talking about astrology today. I am obsessed with astrology. I've always loved astrology. I've just always, it's always been something that I found very fascinating, and how somebody could tell you what your life is going to be like, your personality is like, based off constellations and stars, and just like everything is just so cool about it. A lot of people I know don't believe in astrology because the statements are very general. And then if you want to hear something specifically towards you as like an individual and not just as a Virgo as a whole, for example, I would suggest going to the site My Birth Chart and typing in the location you were born, the time of day, and the date you were born, and it'll give you your entire birth chart. So it'll have all these it'll have your sun element, it'll have your sun zodiac, your moon zodiac, your rising zodiac, and just like Mercury, Venus, like all this stuff that goes into play when it comes to making your character. It'll tell you a lot about who you are and the type of person you are, and then it gives you a lot of insight of why you act the way you act. And I personally think it's so cool. It's very, very accurate. So if you're into astrology, definitely check that out. I'll link the site into my description box below. So as you can see by the title, I'm going to be basically
dragging you today,
putting you on blast with everything that your zodiac sign does that pisses me the fuck off. So I hope you're ready. Before I get into this video, I just want to say that this is simply personal opinion. It's not fact-based. Don't hate, okay? If you're sensitive, you're probably a Cancer. Just so we're clear, those who know me know I'm a Taurus, okay? As you can see, it matches my aesthetic, black. Black and gold. I am a Taurus, and I have my candle lit here because we're going to be conjuring the rest of you into my room and the rest of your zodiac spirits, and I cannot deal with y'all, okay? So I need to make sure my Taurus presence stays secure. Please, please, please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe for me, please, please. It would help me so much. You know what? I will give you 6 seconds right now to go hit the subscribe button. All right, let's jump into it. We're gonna start off with Aquarius. Just a fun fact about them, they're the most rare sign in the entire world to have. So if you are an Aquarius, you're pretty rare and unique already, which will lead me into something here. So Aquarius, you guys are air signs, which means your head is up in the clouds. You're thinking all types of outside the box and unrealistically and unlogically. It literally blows my mind because I'm like, how do you even come to that conclusion? And because of the fact that you guys do think way different, like your entire thought process is so much different than everyone else's, you guys think you're so much better than other people, and it pisses me off because you're not better. You're just not, but you think you are. It's like, dude, chill out. Like, what are you even talking about right now? Like, the things that you say sometimes don't even make sense. And then I just, like, you look at an Aquarius and you're just like, do you even know what you're saying right now? Like, oh my God. It's like, honestly, it's so frustrating to sit around an Aquarius for me. You guys are frustrating sometimes because you're just like, your head's always out here, and I just can't deal with it because I'm very like in here. But yeah. Next, Pisces. Oh, personally, I know quite a few Pisces. I've come in contact with quite a few Pisces in my life. You guys are just irritating. Like, let me tell you, like, my mom's a Pisces. But you guys are honestly irritating. But you guys are so naive and childlike, and it appalls me because you guys are the type of people that are like, the ones that were sheltered their entire life as a child, so they grow up and they haven't really ever grown up. Like, they're the type of people that someone can literally do them wrong so many times and they won't get it. They'll still have faith that that person will change and do good. And they'll just continue to keep letting them, like, hurt them. They're just so childlike. They believe that so many things just have happy endings and rainbows and fireworks at the end. But reality, we all know that's not how life is. Sometimes you just don't get that happy ending. I really want Pisces to just grow up and we would be fine together. Like, me and a Pisces could get along, but like they're just so childlike and immature. Like, it's just But people say they're dumb. I don't think they're actually dumb. I just think that they know in the back of their mind what it really is, but they just let their empathy and compassion control instead. And just stop, Pisces. Just stop. Grow up. Get your life together, and then we can talk. Okay, next. Aries. Y'all are a fire sign. Fire. You like to play with fire, don't you? Yeah, you do, Aries. I know you do. Aries, can I just say, you guys are so hot-headed. For, like, everything is a game to you. Everything. And when you lose, you're not happy. You are the most sore losers I've ever seen. Like, you just think everything in life is a game. You're always trying to play around, but then you're also childlike, where if you lose, you're throwing a tantrum. And you guys are the most cocky. Like, when you win, you're cocky about it. You're like, ha ha, nana, boo boo. Like, oh, it's just so frustrating because not everything's a game. Not everything's about winning and losing. But you guys make sure everything's a competition. And it's just so frustrating. You're so adamant to win all the time. So when you don't, you blow up. And it's just like, bruh, chill out. You guys are very, very cocky. So cocky sometimes. But you guys can be leaders. But then you're kind of like the cocky leaders. Like, not follow me because I had the best intentions. Follow me because I'm me and I know what I'm doing. Like, that's what you guys are. And sometimes you guys can be a little too insensitive. Like, going back to the competition thing. Like, you guys are sore losers and you don't want people rubbing in your face when you've lost. But you love to rub it in someone else's face when they lose. And it's just like, you guys are so insensitive and hypocritical sometimes. But for the most part, I can deal with an Aries. Next. Hello, Taurus. Fellow Taurus gang. Yes, it is us. The best of the best. So, we are the best sign. We have 0 flaws. And just keep doing you, Taurus. Next. No, I'm just kidding. I'm totally kidding. Taurus, we are earth signs. Okay? There's a lot we've got going on, a lot. So for Tauruses, a lot of people recognize us for our stability and emotional groundness. But that being said, we're sometimes so logical and grounded and in touch with reality that we're so closed off and closed-minded. Like, we're the people that hate change. We hate it. Like, we hate it. We don't like changing up our routines. We don't like trying new things because we're so comfortable on Earth, like our Earth sign, in our element. We don't like to move outside of our element. We're not like the air signs that can float around. We're not like them. We're not the water signs that are fluid and can just flow through things. No, we like to chill right where we are. And as for us being the bull especially, we are very stable. You can try to push us and push us and push us, but we're not budging. Like, we're very adamant. We're going to stay exactly where we are. And that comes with the stubbornness. We are so stubborn. It's not even funny. Like, I annoy myself sometimes with how stubborn I am. And it just, it blows my mind. It actually blows my mind. We always want to be right. We always think we're right. Like, arguing with us is literally talking to a brick wall. You will not get anywhere arguing with me or my fellow Tauruses. I want you guys to know that now. All you other signs, the rest of you 11, you will not get anywhere. Because we're right always. And you can't tell us otherwise. It's literally like you'll be saying something and it'll go in this ear and out the other because I'm still right. Period. So, Taurus, just learn to like open your mind. Just learn to open yourself up. Learn to try new things, and I was going to say try to admit you're wrong sometimes, but we're never wrong. So, next. Okay. So now we're on to Geminis. No cap, Gemini, you're my least favorite sign. And I'm not sorry. I cannot stand Geminis. Why? Because you Geminis are once again air signs. Your head's always up in the clouds. Fun fact, the Gemini is known as the chameleon of the zodiacs, which means they're very good at changing themselves to fit in. So these are the type of people that act one way in front of a group and then can be a completely different person in another group. They're two-faced, which is why they're known as a two-faced sign. They're so fake, can't stand them. They're also the zodiac sign that'll get you in trouble because they're just so talkative. They always want adventure. They don't know how to shut up ever. They have a ton of friends, but literally they're fake to all of them. Like, all of them. Like, I don't know. It just blows my mind because I can't deal with them. I just can't. Being a Taurus and an earth sign, very grounded, very stubborn, and very straightforward, I can't deal with that sneaky snake chameleon thing that these Geminis do. Geminis also have multiple personalities, which comes with the chameleon tag. Like, you can act one way today and tomorrow or even in a few hours you're a completely different person. I have no idea who you are. It's just like, bro, what happened within these like couple of seconds? Like, you guys go from here to here. Like, I don't understand. Geminis, get your shit together, please. Just that's enough on Geminis. I can feel the Gemini spirit in here, and it's just like, ew, get away from me. Ugh. Stop being fake and speak your mind. People will respect you 10 times more. Thank you. Come again. Next. All right, next is Cancers. Okay, so Cancers low-key get a really bad rep. A lot of people don't like Cancers. Cancers are another water sign, but they're like Pisces in the sense that they're very, very, very sensitive. They're so empathetic, and personally as a Taurus, I love that. I don't know many Cancers at all, but if I were to meet some, I feel like I could get along with them because how understanding they are. And a known trait of a Taurus is we're also very understanding and we're very supportive. So I feel like me and Cancers would get along just fine. When it comes to being too sensitive, I've met a few Cancers and they are pretty sensitive. They are, I'm not gonna lie. One thing I've noticed more than sensitivity is that they're very closed off. They don't like, they're very sensitive. So what they try to do is shield their emotions. And so they're just closed off to the world. Like, you don't really ever meet a Cancer's real character at first. Like, it takes you forever to get through that facade that they have. Another thing that blows me about Cancers is how clingy they are. I cannot stand how clingy people are. I hate clingy people, and Cancers are like the most clingy people I've ever met. They are the type of people that won't let you have any other friends because that's your best friend and you're not allowed to hang out with anyone without them. They can be kind of like too much, and it's like, Cancers, chill out, boo. Like, it's never that serious. Calm down. We're not leaving you. We're not forgetting about you. I promise. Just stop taking everything so personally into heart. Like, chill. Next. Leos. Okay. I know a few Leos. And most Leos that I've come in contact with all are like the same. They are the fire sign, so they're in your face. They're hot-headed. But they're also this is a sign that they're so narcissistic. They believe everything is about them. It actually kills me. Like, they love being the center of attention. They love it. Even like some Leos are very blunt with it, and they'll tell you like, oh yes, give me attention. But then other Leos, they're like really like, they can be shy and they don't want you to know that they want to be the center of attention, but they do. Like, the moment you show them attention, like you'll see any Leo's face ever goes like this. Like, Leos love attention, and they're just very, very full of themselves. But that's really all about Leos. I genuinely like Leos. The biggest thing for me is that they think they're in the center of everything, and I can't deal with that, because you're not that important, sweetie. Sit down. Next. Virgo, my fellow earth element. Okay, Virgos. My other little sister's a Virgo. I really like Virgos for the most part. Virgos are actually like some of the world's most promising people and like most successful people, because they genuinely are like really intelligent. But with that being said, they genuinely think that they know everything in the world, and they don't. Like, it can just be kind of annoying, because they're the type of people that just say stuff just to hear their own voice and talk, because they just always want to be right. They always want to speak, and they just always have something to say, because they think they know everything. So these aren't most people, you know, if they don't know something about a situation, they won't speak on it. But no, Virgos, they don't know nothing about a situation, but they think they do about everything, so they're gonna speak on it. And try telling a Virgo that, like, no, you're wrong, I'm not listening to that. They will pull out, these are the people that will pull out like 13,000 receipts and be like, this is why I'm right. Like, they come with all the proof. Like, sometimes it's so annoying, because Virgos can be so, like, too much. They can also be very judgmental. A lot of times Virgos are like really successful. They have their stuff together. So they're so judgmental towards people who don't. Like, how could you not make 6 figures a year? Like, and it's just kind of like, okay, Virgo, chill out. Why are you so rude? So yeah, that's my thing with Virgos. You guys can be really rude sometimes, and don't appreciate it. And you guys don't know everything, so please chill out, boo. Like, please, because you're not all of that. Thank you. Next. Libras. Okay, Libra, you again are another air sign, but you are my favorite of all air signs. Why? Because you guys aren't necessarily like all up in the clouds. With Libras, you guys are just really indecisive. Like, you can think logically, but you guys are so indecisive. You never know what you want. You weigh out your options, but can never pick which one. Like, your balance scale always teeters like this. Like, you just don't know. Another thing with Libras is you guys are very nonchalant. Like, you come off as I don't care a lot, and with a certain situation that's not good, so it's kind of annoying sometimes. But I can say you guys are not confrontational people. So, like, out of all the signs, you guys would be, like, the last to get into a fight. But that can also be kind of bad, because you guys don't speak your mind sometimes. You really don't, because you just don't like the confrontation. You don't like drama. You don't like gossip. And like I said, that can be good. But you can come across as a little fake sometimes, because you don't speak your mind. And then you'll, like, rant to somebody else about it just because you don't want the confrontation between that other person. So that's where you guys come off as, like, fake. Another thing with Libras is you guys are, like, super flirtatious. I don't know what it is about Libras, but every Libra I've ever met is, like, they have this, like, golden ticket. Like, I don't understand. They can get with, like, anyone they want, because they always seem to be flirting. Even if they don't think they are, they definitely are. Like, these guys are just so flirtatious, and it's kind of annoying, and it's, like, chill out. So, Libras, make up your minds. Just stop being fake. Say what you have to say. Be straightforward. and stop being a hoe. Next. Oh, my Sagittariuses. My Sagittariuses are another fire sign. So once again, they're in your face. In your face. Whichever Sag I've ever met is, yes, in your face. They are like the crackheads of all signs. They are from here to here to here to here to here. Like, they don't shut up. They don't stop talking. They don't stop moving. Like, these are like the 2-year-olds of all the zodiac signs. They just don't know how to sit down and just stop. Like, they go all day, and it's just like, it's exhausting. Like, how can you do that? I just don't understand. Do you guys bug me? This might not bug a lot of people, but you guys bug me because you're a little bit too open-minded. Like, you're a fire sign, but you kind of remind me of an air sign in some ways, because your head can also be in the clouds. Like, you think that things that would never make sense in the real world, you guys think could have like a possibility. So open-minded. Like, it honestly bugs me because I'm just like, shut up. Like, what you're saying and what you're proposing makes 0 sense at all. Not containable. Like the bull, we're very steady. We're not moving too far. Sagittarius is, you guys are over here, over here, over here, over here. Like I said, you guys do not know how to sit still. Just can't deal with you. Just can't. Ugh. Frustrating. Facts. Frustrating. Next. Last but not least, Capricorns. Capricorns, my fellow earth sign. We come in peace. Capricorns, you guys can be a little bit too responsible for my taste. Capricorns are very just sensible. They're just boring to me. Like, they never want to do anything fun. You guys are not the type of people to take risks at all. You guys are very, very responsible, very serious. Like, on a wild night out with the girls, and everyone's like, oh yeah, let's get into this random person's car and see where the day takes us. Like, of course, that's not something you should ever do. Don't do it. But if you're a Capricorn in the group, you're going to be the one to say, yeah, let's not do it. Because everyone else is going to be like, let's go. But Capricorns are going to be the one to be like, buzzkill, nope, not happening. And you guys are also really sarcastic. Like, this is what bugs me so much about Capricorns. You guys are the type of people that, like, everything seems so logical to you that when somebody, like an air sign or water sign, says something off the wall, you're like, no, duh. Like, what are you, like, no, duh. And you're just like, excuse you. And then the last thing I cannot stand about Capricorns is you guys are so unforgiving. Like, somebody crosses you, death to them. So chill out, Capricorns. Learn how to be forgiving. WWJD. What would Jesus do? He would forgive. So forgive. Calm down. It's never this serious. Alright, guys, that was all 12 zodiac signs today. Hope you guys liked the video. I didn't really drag you guys like I said I was. Kind of upset about it, but it's okay.